For anyone who isn't familiar with the concept, a recursive translation is when something is taken from one language, translated to at least one more, and then converted back to the source language. The results can be quite interesting. Anyway, let's go. Beginning. Ryu and Ken near the end of their training. They were eager to put the power of Fado into practice. His master Goken was afraid to teach this powerful technique to anyone. Goken then orders Ryu and Ken to find Gotetsu's dojo where he was training. Round 1. Battle. At Gotetsu's dojo, Gotetsu, Ryu, and Ken pay their respects at Gotetsu's grave. Ken and Ryu learn the secret of Gotetsu's past. Gotetsu recalls the time he trained with his brother Goki under the guidance of Gotetsu-sensei. Ryu and Ken fight! Satsui no Hado. Once upon a time, Gotetsu and Gotetsu were taught by Gotetsu as young children. Gotetsu was attracted to the power of the current Slaughter Hado, and Ryu and Ken try to make their first Hadoken. Gotetsu is dissatisfied with Ken's methods and an argument ensues. Ryu and Ken learn more about the history of the Assassination Ken, its master Goken, and his late brother Goki. A difficult night. Ryu feels uneasy and sees a frightening stranger in his nightmares. Ryu and Ken secretly embark on an adventure in a military bar. Ken's father makes a surprise visit. Ryu feels out of place in his old dojo. Exile. Goki and Goki compete for Sayaka's attention. Goki uses Slaughter Hado in a fight, nearly killing his opponent. Gotetsu gives Goki an ultimatum for overusing Slaughter Hado. Goki and Sayaka break up. Inner Demons. Ryu and Ken continue practicing Hadoken. However, Ryu feels uncomfortable and refuses to fully express his feelings. He learns about Ryu's past. A mysterious figure appears before Goki. New Oni's Way. So far, we have been to several events. Goki's perspective as he finds a new home. Goking and Sayaka start to become estranged. A Great Sacrifice. Goki's quest for the dark Hado exposes him to new dangers. Goking and Goking seriously debate the risks and benefits of the Slaughter Hado. The Calm Before the Storm. Goking and Goking consult with the Assassination Research Institute and talk about Goki's journey. They question the real possibility of the Assassination Fist legend becoming reality. Goking confronts the forces of darkness. The Devil Unleashed. We learn more about the Goking train, Goking and Sayaka, and the destinies of Ryu and Ken. Both their techniques and Hadoken had progressed. May the strongest win. As Ryu and Ken's training nears its climax, Goken prepares the transfer ceremony that will lead them to the biggest test of their lives. End of the game. With outside forces closing in, tensions rise as Goken is forced to make the most difficult decision of his life. The dojo will never be the same again. A new challenger has arrived! Lola Matsuda is determined to prove herself as a top fighter on the world stage. He seeks a fighting challenge and the approval of Street Fighter legend Ken Masters. Challenge accomplished! But will he manage to handle the situation when two mysterious strangers intervene? Fight or flee. After a violent confrontation with a mysterious stranger, Lola is forced to make a difficult decision. Ken and Ryu are called in to help Interpol with a secret arms deal in London. The appearance of a mysterious man confirms alarming news. An important mission. The situation is reversed as Interpol's trick is revealed. A new weapon of mass destruction intervenes. But whose side are they really on? As Nash goes on the warpath, all hell breaks loose. Countdown. Meanwhile, the Caper has escaped with the Dark Hado explosion. Only Laura stands against the destruction of London. Will Charlie, Ryu, and Ken be able to find her before it's too late? It's all the same thing. Thank you for the registration question?